Hi, everyone. My name's Nick DiFrancesco, and I am going to show you a little bit about my module. I titled it Elementary Garage Doors. My thought process there was kind of just to get across the point that this is meant to be an introduction, and nothing more than an introduction, just something as a basis for further learning and further exploration of the topic. My motivation for doing this is pretty straightforward. My family is in the garage door business. It's something I have knowledge about. So I wanted to work from a basis of knowledge and then move in that direction and use the time to kind of explore what the software iSpring had to offer. So this is just my intro slide. And then after this is the main navigation that you're looking at. So in theory, anyone that's looking at this series of slides could pick and choose the things that they wanted to look at in my module. If they wanted to start from the beginning, I would recommend starting from the safety bubble. And if they wanted to start from either of these points, it works either way, but I just kind of thought to myself that I wanted to have a nice logical flow. I chose a white background, white with gray, just to keep the focus on the images and keep the focus on the words that are actually in the PowerPoint itself. At the bottom of most slides, you'll see a little bubble off in the right-hand corner that directs users to a help slide that explains the navigation, what would have been the navigation in the module itself with the blue buttons and the bottom bar. And it also explains the navigation, how did they get there, how to get back, stuff like that. One thing I tried to do was keep each menu card kind of similar. I had a really challenging time getting these letters, these topics to align under the pictures the way that I wanted. That's why I decided to make it into a list. It's the same concept, though, where you can click on these different things if you're actually running it as a module, and you can get to whatever page you want to go to. And then from there, I just tried to keep everything really simple. I'll kind of, move the screen around a little bit to show you what I'm talking about. I kept words on every page light. Every page has a graphic, usually on the right-hand side, so that users are familiar. And everything always relates back to what I'm talking about on that particular slide. This would be one of my more traditional quiz items. It starts off with multiple choice. Some of them have a fill in the blank. Some of them have true false. Some of them will have matching in them as well. And one of them is actually a survey. Here's another quiz item I wanted to show you. Again, I'm having users put things in order in this case. This one I actually meant to have as pure multi-select, but what I ended up doing was putting in a multi-select with an additional piece of information. This kind of knocks the reliability of my quiz a little bit, but I do like the fact that now they can give me examples of things that I already talked about in the module as additions to their answers. The last couple things I'll walk you through here is one more short quiz. And then I use the hotspot interaction just to give anybody who's using this module a sense of what's going on around the interior of a garage door. So I have 6 different hotspots that are labeled for different pieces of a garage door and a garage door opener. And then at the end, they actually walk through doing a repair. I tried to keep it simple. I didn't have the right images that I wanted to use for my bottom rubber change out explanation. But I would hope that somebody who's using this module would kind of like carry their cell phone with them and use this as a step-by-step guide to change a bottom rubber.